The main headlines this afternoon.
We have an exclusive interview with the cousin of murder victim Sian O'Callaghan.
And we look at how crime in St Paul's is affecting the community.
Breaking news this afternoon. Police investigating the discovery of a woman's body in East Leach have released her name. She was 28-year-old Becky Godden-Edwards from Swindon, who went missing 8 years ago. Police are now deciding if it is linked to the Sian O'Callaghan murder.
Meanwhile, the cousin of Sian O'Callaghan, whose body was discovered in Oxfordshire, has given an exclusive interview to Gloss Live. Adam Gray told our reporter Julia Fairbank how badly she'll be missed.
This is the place just outside Uffington where the body of Sian O'Callaghan was discovered. Hundreds of people remembered her at a candlelit service in her hometown of Swindon. But Adam Gray has his own fond memories of the girl he describes as his favourite cousin.
A really happy and bubbly person, and she'd do anything for anyone. That's the way she was. So we always went to the pub together to play pool on Fridays, and her mates used to look after me like she did when I was in school. So we always used to spend time together and play football together.
Swindon taxi driver Christopher Halliwell will appear in Bristol Crown Court on Friday, charged with Sian's murder. This is Julia Fairbank for Gloss Live.
Investigations are underway after a fire broke out in a packed nightclub in Cheltenham. Investigations are underway after a fire broke out in a packed nightclub in Cheltenham. Around 200 students were safely evacuated from Lace nightclub in the early hours of the morning.
Yeah, we were all dancing and then getting a bit drunk, and then we all got evacuated from the building. Downstairs in the foyer bit, there was a lot of smoke billowing out of the doors.
However, the owners remain confident the club will be reopened within the next 2 weeks.
Shop owners say they're determined to reopen for business after a fire destroyed a parade of shops in Bishop's Cleeve. Investigations are continuing into how the fire started. Kim Curtis reports.
Here in the sleepy village of Bishop's Cleeve, the damage from the recent fire has been devastating. A number of local businesses have been affected, and it's come as a real shock for local residents.
Well, we spent the weekend making sure that everything was safe. Before that, the road was closed. Tewkesbury Council allowed the road to open this morning because of the work we've done. I think we're going to put some scaffolding up so that we can put a roof up there to, keep out the elements.
Yeah.
And I'm hopeful the shop should be open and trading very shortly, but that's up to them.
A lot of water damage was also found due to a burst pipe. However, hope is maintained with the Cat's Whisker staying open. The repairs are already underway and businesses hope to be back to normal as soon as possible.
Half of reported burglaries in Cheltenham happened in the St Paul's area of town, according to the latest police figures. Over the next 2 days, Rob Kearsey will be looking at the problems there and finding out what's being done to improve the community.
Cheltenham has always had a good reputation for its low crime levels, but in this area crime has been rising. Some of the residents of St Paul's have been subjected to burglary. One of the residents told us how his household had been burgled several times.
There's been a couple of burglaries in the house. We had maybe the house burgled 3 times, we reckon. One of the times was a bit iffy, but one time we actually walked in on the burglar while he was still in the house, and the first time when they were burgled, there was 2 girls in the house when it actually got robbed.
Criminals have targeted houses that run along Pitfall Park, gaining access over a wall and into people's property. This has left people living in the area worried about whether people are safe in their own homes.
After the latest wave of burglaries in St Paul's, people will be looking to the police and their landlords to try and curb the latest wave in antisocial behaviour. But with cuts in police funding, will the police be able to put more manpower on the streets to put the residents of St Paul's at ease? This is Rob Kearsey for Gloss Life.
And we'll have more from Rob tomorrow on what is going on in the area to improve St Paul's.
Now, trying to juggle your social life and work is hard at the best of times, but how about trying to juggle fire whilst riding a unicycle? We sent Owen Shaw to the Moscow State Circus to find out why it is that the circus is still so popular today.
I'm here at Cheltenham Racecourse, about to go inside the big top and find out a bit more about the magic of the circus.
Circuses have been around since the 18th century, touring and showcasing worldwide. It's undeniable that the circus is magical to everyone, regardless of age. There's something about it that brings out the big kid in all of us. But what is it that still appeals after all these years?
We all sort of like to be scared and know we won't be harmed, and I think seeing circus acts like this all does that. So you're seeing these wondrous acts that you just don't see anywhere else except in the Moscow State Circus.
After witnessing the danger and drama of these acts firsthand, it's pretty difficult not to want to run away with them. Owen Shaw, reporting for Gloss Live.
That's all for now. Join us again tomorrow. Goodbye.